our question is for Lea.
Of course.
Hi. So this season you said some pretty wild things like, can I call you mom and attack my crack?
Yeah.
What other crazy things can we expect from Hester this season?
Well, I mean, Ian and Brad and Ryan always come up with the funniest things for me to say. I really don't know what's gonna top Are You Man Enough to Attack My Crack? I had a lot of trouble saying that with a straight face when we were filming, but I would love to put them to the task to see what they could come up with that's better than that. It's gonna be really great. Thank you.
I liked it.
That was so funny.
I'm really nervous. So mine is a cast question, and Taylor, according to Instagram, you've already been on the lot, so you can try and answer it.
Okay.
But
Try.
this show is so hilarious. There's no way you could tape some of these scenes without breaking out laughing. I wanted to know what was the hardest scene to film because of that.
Ooh, that's a good question.
Such a great question. Boy.
Yeah.
We misbehaved.
Lea, I had to, wait, when was it when I had to like smack a glass out of your hand, remember? And then we started laughing so hard because it was like sugar glass and it kept breaking when it wasn't supposed to. You don't remember that?
No.
Well, anyways, the two of us laughed a lot that apparently she doesn't remember.
Hilarious.
I love
Guys,
I love watching John do scenes because he's so funny yet at the same time so professional. Literally remembering every move he makes, his entire blocking, the steps he made, the hand gestures he does, and so it's like I'm laughing because each and every time he's adding something different while at the same time still remembering everything he did prior.
What?
Huh?
You were asleep that whole time.
No, it's really hard to hear you guys from over here, just so you know. Like it sounds like you're speaking a different language.
I would say anything with Niecy Nash in it.
Yeah.
Niecy Nash will drop me like a bomb. I mean, she will just literally, I have a little secret thing with her where I did a movie called Fish Called Wanda, and Kevin Kline won't speak to me today. Thank you. But Kevin Kline, I think, still hates me because I laughed during some of his best stuff. Because I laugh if it's funny, it's going to make me laugh. So I've devised a thing where I hold something really sharp, usually a toothpick, or has been a nail, or a paper clip opened, and I hold it between my fingers below the camera, and I squeeze it until I bleed. And I will continue to squeeze it. And I told Niecy, I said, look, this is what I'm gonna do, so before you start dropping bombs, just let me get ready. And of course, the first time she dropped something without telling me, I laughed out loud, ruined the take, and now I come prepared. So I know with these two boys, I'm gonna have, sharp things. I'm gonna be bleeding a lot. See a lot of Band-Aids on my fingers.
That's a good story.
Well, it's true. I'm gonna punch you in the teeth. After I...
What did she say?
Sorry.
Honestly, we're not friends.
All right,
We're
next-
waiting for you.
Yeah, next question.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's flirting
Hi,
up here.
I'm Em. I'm from Los Angeles, and my question is for Lea. Obviously, it got brought up, the whole who would win in a fight between Rachel and Hester thing. But it raises a good point. The two characters are very different people. I was curious what it was like for you going from playing Rachel, who's catty, but ultimately this really sweet, nice, good girl, to Hester, who is kind of psychotic and crazy and a murderer.
Well, I had a very short gap between finishing Glee and starting Scream Queens, but I was so excited to play something different that I think jumping into it, even though it was such a different character, was pretty seamless. And I say that kind of scared because then that means that playing a crazy killer was seamless, which it was not. But I had so much fun. Honestly, the neck brace was so helpful for me. The minute I put that on, I didn't feel at all like myself or like Rachel, and the wardrobe, the baggy jeans and the Doc Martens. I could just be sitting there with the neck brace on and it totally contorted my face. And so that really helped because the transition was pretty quick. But I'd been wanting to do something a little darker and a little crazier, so I'm really glad that I got the opportunity.
Is it more fun?
Thanks for that question. That was really great.
Is it more fun?
Oh, is it more fun? Well, I mean,
To be able to let loose like that?
Yeah, for sure. So much fun. But sometimes it was pretty easy on Glee. It would just be like, do you want to know what I mean? Why don't I sing about it? So I can't do that now.
Kiki.
Hello.
Hi, my name is Lonnie. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and I was wondering if we're going to see more of the Red Devil this season.
Ian?
Boss?
We hadn't planned on it, but you never know.
You're just trying to confuse us.
I hope it's working.
It sort of is.
There's a different theme for the killer, right, Ian? This
Yeah,
year?
it ends up being it's a different killer this year. The look is different. It's sort of
The color is different.
color is different. That's
Yes.
a good. Yep.
More of an earth tone.
Yeah.
Like UPS, like brown, like.
That's the second
Different earth tone. Different earth tone.
Yes. What? That's so weird.
What?
Nothing.
You see what it's like to work with them? They're great, but they're nutters, all of them.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks.
Hi, my name's Kelly. I'm from Essex Junction, Vermont. The fashion was so iconic in the show, but as a fan, I wanted it to be a little bit more accessible. Is there any chance of maybe like a blog or an app or just tweeting at your girls so that I can know where to get my fuzzy jackets and stuff?
Yeah, that's a great idea.
We wore a lot of Forever 21.
Yeah, a lot. A lot of
A
it.
lot of H&M
lot
when
of
I was Chanel
H&M.
number 6.
Yeah. That was, and then what else would, yeah, there was a lot of Forever 21.
A lot of Forever 21. A lot of
I'll be wearing Forever 51 this season.
What do you think?
I'll be wearing Forever 51.
But I feel you on the blog idea. That's on point.
Blog it up.
I would love to know what advice would you give to those young boys and girls that would like to follow your steps? I mean, like become actors and actresses and be part of this amazing project that you're part of that in this case is Scream Queens.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Youngins?
You know, to become an entertainer is different for everybody. There's no specific way you go about it because I'm sure all of our stories are completely different. But I will say, you know, in the millennial age, if you want to act, turn on your camcorder and put something together. Seriously, when I have ideas, I don't sit and say, now, how can I find a producer to create this for me? I say, well, you know what? I want to do this. So I'm going to put it together. Do this movie on my Snapchat, do this thing on my YouTube. And honestly, the people that are into it, they're going to watch and they're going to tune in to what it is you have to say and what you're into. I think the biggest thing about following your dreams that you have to always remember is that it's about you literally following them. You can't just say, I want to do this, I'm waiting on this, and I wish somebody would give me a chance. You got to give yourself a chance before somebody else wants to help out. Stop. Keep going.
Now you know why I chose her to be my protege.
Yeah.
I want to make a video.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh my God. Hi, I'm Grace from Maryland.
Hi,
Grace.
My question is for everybody, and my question is that if you were to become anyone from any TV show, who would you be?
That's a
Wow.
good question. Oh gosh, that's so hard. I would want to be Daenerys Targaryen.
Where's
From Game of Thrones. The dragon from Game of Thrones.
Oh, I didn't hear what you said.
You could be any character.
I would be Madison Montgomery from American Horror Story.
You guys are really being mean to me today.
I'd be Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad.
I can't hear anything. I don't know.
I'd be Moesha from Moesha.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it has to be on TV now?
Oh, it has to be on TV now?
It does? I guess I'll be Kerry Washington in Scandal.
That was good.
Taylor.
I'd be Tina and Bob's Burgers.
Yes!
I'd be Nico Robin from One Piece.
What did she say?
I don't know who I would be, and I'm having a panic attack.
You don't know if she said that. I don't.
John, who would you? John, do you have a character you want to be?
I don't. I always. I always wanted to be Fonzie when I grew up.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Taylor, what about you? Do you have an idea?
Please don't ask.
Am I allowed to say Uncle Jesse?
Oh my gosh! Yes! Oh my gosh! You have to understand, you're legendary. Honestly,
Really?
being in a show with you is a dream. I watched you from the time I was a child, loving you, thinking you were my uncle.
I am your uncle.
He is your uncle. I love you. We all love you. We're trying to play it cool, but you're the man.
It's like you just realized
he was on our show. Yeah.
I finally had the nerve to say it.
Oh.
Hashtag nerve. Check out my girl's film.
Oh gosh. All right.
I love you, Kiki.
Hi. Hi. I'm so happy you guys are here today and gracing us with your presence.
What's your name?
My name's Kamaria, and I'm from San Diego, California.
Hi, Kamaria.
Hi. I was just told that I was going to be the last question.
Okay.
My question is for Ian.
Yeah.
When it comes to Chanel #1, where did your inspiration come from as to creating a character so cold and strong-willed, and this is my throne and nobody else is gonna take it?
Yeah.
And I love Emma as you played it so well.
Oh my
I was
God.
just screaming at my television.
Thank you. Thank you.
I mean, Emma in particular, but all these actors in general, like when you're able to give a script to these people, they give you a lot of, there aren't a lot of actors who can say lines exactly the way you hear them in your head. Sometimes that doesn't work. With this cast, it's almost to a person. They can just get inside what you were thinking. I don't know how that works. Chanel was, we needed a mean girl, and we needed the meanest mean girl you could possibly have. Chanel's sort of all id and no filter, and that was something that was just really exciting. And then from word one, Emma just constant grand slams, like knocking them out of the park. And it's not easy. We give everybody just mouthfuls and sometimes weird things to say. And they're just really, to a person, just really good. We're so unfortunate. So fortunate. It's so atypical to ever get this chance to sort of just like write words and it ends up on television. I'm so fortunate, but even extra fortunate to then work with the caliber of talent on this stage. It's really.
We love you so much.
Thank you.
We do.
Thank you. But also my collaborators, Brad, who I wish was here, who's directing the first episode of season 2, is just is like a brother to me. Is great, and as is Ryan, who's just a genius, the most eye-poppingly successful television producer in the history of TV. So I'm a very, very lucky person. Very lucky.